So, if you guys remember a while ago, back in a haul, probably months ago, I finally got the Diagon Alley. This has been my dream Harry Potter set. If you guys didn't know, Harry Potter is probably as important as Star Wars in my life, if being entirely honest. And it's taken me from October till now to finally finish the Diagon Alley. In all of its glory, we have every single one of the 4 buildings. I really don't know why it took me this long, if I'm being entirely honest. Also, don't mind the massive AT-AT in the background. But I'm so excited to finally have this thing done. I'm probably not going to review it, so I figured I'd make like a quick video just showing you guys just some really cool like features and overall shots of the Diagon Alley. If you're not a Harry Potter fan, you don't care about Harry Potter, then it's probably isn't going to be the video for you, but this is going to be a little bit of a change in what we usually talk about here on the channel. So just again, brief information, this is Diagon Alley, set number 75978, comes with 5,544 pieces. Oh my gosh, a lot of minifigures and a lot of cool stuff here. I do also have the castle, which is really cool. But you can see here are the 4 buildings. Of course, you do have Ollivander's wand shop, you have the Quidditch store, you have the Flourish and Blots, and then you have the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes and Nocturne Alley, which is really cool. So Harry Potter for me, like I said, has been one of the biggest parts of my life for a very long time, and it's really nice to finally sit back and get the entirety of Diagon Alley finally done here. Now, of course, this raises the question of where am I going to put this? I don't have any room. I thought about up there, but it's not long enough to display all 4 of these guys. And I'm sure you guys have seen some of the buildings in the background a couple of times in videos. So I really don't know where I'm going to display it in its entirety. I'm maybe thinking maybe up there behind the light. Even then, I'm not sure if that's going to entirely fit. But really quickly, let's just go over some really cool features about the Diagon Alley. This was a really cool surprise for everyone who did get the set. It was in a secret box number 21, and it was like a really cool printed plaque. It says, "Welcome, Harry, to Diagon Alley." From the very first movie. I believe this is an exclusive Harry Potter minifigure, again, based off of the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, however you want to refer to. This was a really cool thing that I actually genuinely forgot about when I was building initially, so it's really cool to see that come back again, which is nice. Of course, like I said, you got Harry Potter in his really old, worn down clothes after Hagrid sort of rescues him, and then you have big old Hagrid right there himself. As far as the buildings go, I think they all actually fit together really well, except this one. I don't know, I feel like when you take a step back and take a look at all 4 buildings, I feel like the pink one just stands out a little bit too abruptly. But other than that, everything else looks absolutely amazing. And I'm sure there are different parts of the set that I missed pieces, because I probably wasn't even paying attention half the time when I was building. But by far my favorite has to be the Weasley shop. This thing is so cool. I did forget to put a sticker on the guy here in the middle, which is unfortunate, so that kind of stinks. But then here in between the 2 buildings, you have the entrance to Nocturne Alley, which is basically like the upside down but of Diagon Alley. I don't know if that kind of makes sense, except there's no Demogorgon, which is kind of cool. But the interior of this building here is super cool. It's basically a multi-level shop, so you have all these different staircases, all the different bunch of beautiful vibrant colors, cash registers, candies, stacks of just amazing everything and all that kind of stuff here, which is really cool, in a very tall building. All really beautiful stickers going around the left and the right. Looking at the book shop here and the florist shop, again, something very similar, a little bit more classical, if you will, so a little bit different compared to the previous one. You have all the cool book stacks and stuff. You have like the little area in the shop for the foods, and all this really cool stuff on the second floor in the buildings that go upstairs to it and stuff like that. So just really awesome. I think as far as exterior goes, this is my favorite because it just has so many different colors and different sort of things going on. My favorite minifigure of all of these guys here, of course, you have the one and only Professor Gilderoy Lockhart, one of my favorite characters in all of Harry Potter, which is super cool. Getting on into this one, this is the one that kind of stands out a little bit too much in my opinion, especially the top with the pink. I feel like it just doesn't look like it blends with the rest of Diagon Alley, but the interior is super cool. You have the different mannequins for different Quidditch outfits from different houses. You have like test brooms, like a car dealership, but in Harry Potter, which is really cool. And then, of course, last but not least, you have the classic Ollivanders. I feel like if you're at all a Harry Potter fan, you know of Harry Potter, you're gonna know of Ollivander's shop. This is sort of where it all began. Really cool staircase here that goes in and out. You have on the sides all the different wands and stuff. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can angle. There we go. You can see all the wands. You have like the clerk desk and all that kind of stuff. All the wands. You have the ladder that he goes up on to grab even more wands and stuff like that. So just so really really cool stuff that we have going on here. Again, this is a very, very fast-paced highlight showcase of Diagon Alley. There's so much more to this set, but if you guys want more of like an in-depth review, I'm sure you guys can find some on the internet. So it came with 14 minifigures. A couple of them are brand new and exclusive, like the Daily Prophet photographer guy here, which is really cool and really nice callback to the second movie, Chamber of Secrets. But this right here is just like the ultimate display for a Harry Potter fan. If you are at all into Harry Potter and Diagon Alley, any of the movies, this is like the ultimate set. And admittedly, I really wasn't into Harry Potter that much in terms of Lego, but this set sort of got me back into it, and I'm really looking forward to any of the newer lines coming out and stuff like that. So now we're gonna sort of try to see where I can display this. Worst comes to worst, we'll put 2 here and 2 here. We don't really need to see deal, but we're going to try and put it up on that shelf over there. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough room, so we're about to find out. So after doing some measuring, I found out that Diagon Alley is exactly 40 inches long, and the shelf here is not 40 inches long. So that kind of stinks. In fact, it's not even going to fit up there, which kind of stinks. So I'm thinking the only place this is possibly going to fit, we're probably just going to have to do 2 and 2 here on the rack. I'll probably put my 2 favorite on top and then 2 favorite on the bottom, which kind of stinks because I really wanted to display this entire thing in its entirety. Like, I feel like in order to capture Diagon Alley, you kind of have to see everything in one sort of shot. It is disappointing, but I think it's still gonna look really cool, especially at these 2 spots on the shelves here. So let's go ahead and put those on. Well, it isn't my favorite spot to display it, but we finally have the Diagon Alley sets both on display. So up top here, I put my 2 favorite ones. Of course, we have the Weasley and then the book shop and like the florist shop. On the bottom here, we do have Ollivanders, which is again one of my favorites, but I didn't think it quite deserve the top 2 spot. And like I said, ideally I'd like to have a spot that sort of displays all 4 of these guys in a row like we sort of had here. Unfortunately, it's probably have to wait until I either move out and get my own place or my own sort of studio shelf that can maybe house all of them. But for now, this is gonna do just fine. Let's put on those lights too. Actually, I don't even think the lights are necessary with Diagon Alley. In fact, I kind of think of replacing my lights, but I think overall the aesthetics there, it looks really good, and I'm happy to finally have this thing done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you guys want me to do something similar like this whenever I finish like sets that I've been really excited about. Obviously, I was super excited to add the Imperial Probe Droid here, but I didn't think that warranted a whole video. But since Diagon Alley is such a massive set, and it's also still very sought after, I figured this would be a fun video for you guys to watch and sort of go with me as I sort of figure it out, do showcase and display and stuff like that. But the only other option I was thinking of was putting it all along the top there, but ultimately in my videos you don't really see the top, so I wanted you guys to see them. Let me know what you guys think of the placement. There are a couple of other sets that I have that are pretty large and I'm sort of waiting on to see where I can put them, so stay tuned for videos like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Drop a like down below if you guys did, and I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.